Yo, what's happening, man? Welcome back to the greatest show on earth. Before we get started, just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Hopefully, I'm coming through loud and clear. What's up, my people in the chat section? I'm 47, going on 48 years old, talking about chat. What's happening? Chat, chat, chat. I'm the old nigga. Welcome to the old nigga chat show. Welcome back to another episode of the greatest podcast on earth. We are at the lavarwalker show podcast. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a great week. I had a great week. I just got back from right outside of DC in Arlington, Virginia. Shout out to everybody who came to the show. We sold a few tickets. We sold a few tickets in Arlington, man. People came out, they showed up. Arlington Draft House has been showing me love, too, for like the past 4 or 5 years, man. I've been headlining there consistently. So the base is definitely picking up in that DMV area. And it was a good weekend. I was a little bit under the weather, coming right from New York. I went from New York right over, came home for a few days, then I went straight to DC to Arlington, Virginia, and I had a little bit of a cold or something. I think I had what was called the norovirus or some type of little virus. It hit me. My first show was Thursday, but then that virus and shit hit me as soon as I got off stage. I went to my hotel room. I was shivering and shit. I had to turn the hotel heat up in the room to about 81, 82 degrees. And I didn't move. I didn't wake up that next day. I didn't get out of the bed till about 4 o'clock because I had to really push myself out of bed. And then I had like 3 more shows left, 2 shows that Friday, and then I had one that Saturday. But I made it through. I limped through it, man. I felt like Jordan. I felt like the flu when Michael Jordan had that flu. That's what I felt like. So it was good. It was good. I had a good time, man. And too, y'all could check that out. Shout out to all my people rocking with me on YouTube. The YouTube page is really, really picking up. I've been posting, a lot of stand-up over there. When I go out of town, I might throw a set up, and people have been really responsive. So y'all could see that set from Arlington Draft House, or one of those sets, man. Y'all can check that out. It was pretty good, man. We talked about a lot of shit, a lot of crowd interaction, not necessarily crowd work. I look at my shows, when I do a comedy show, that shit like an experience. Like, we just talk about everything that's going on in the world, and then, we have a community meeting. It's more of a community town hall fellowship than it is a comedy show. So shout out to all the people that came out to support. And also, too, if you in the Tampa area, May 11th, I'm going to be in Tampa at Side Splitters, man. Be sure to get those tickets. You can get those tickets at lavarwalker.me and pull up on your boy, man. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to start taking a cold shower. A lot of benefits to taking cold shower. I'm taking a cold shower for 30 days. Maybe some of y'all want to join with me in on this challenge, but it's a lot of benefits in taking a cold shower. Of course, it's uncomfortable as shit, but let me go over some of the benefits. Cold showers improve circulation. They boost immunity, boost energy, reduce stress, improve skin and hair health, increase testosterone, because I'm 47 and I know I need to get that T count lifted up. They also speed up muscle recovery and improve emotional resilience. So I think we can all use a cold shower. Like, let's just do cold showers for 30 days and see how we feel. Because I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm jumping in my cold shower, and then I'm going to start back at the gym Monday, because I've been out of the gym for about a week and a half. So I'm going to get back in that gym, and we gonna get to work. We're going to get to doing what it do. I want to start this show off. Looks like the police are going in on Lil Baby. He's not accused necessarily they're blaming him for a shooting where a 13-year-old child got shot They're not making necessary accusations that he shot these kids, but they're saying his act of shooting a video, specifically in some type of uncharted gang territory, caused a sequence of events to get this child shot. Now, it's not his fault if the gang members are ganging and all this shit. But I would say to a lot of y'all young bro, y'all need to just denounce that street shit. Just denounce the shit. Just come together and say, man, fuck the streets, rap against it or some shit. I don't know. Because it all boils down to the same thing. Jail and death. It's just a continuous circle. And as I've said in other podcasts, it's just other groups of people, other races collecting and profiting off of the death and destruction that goes on in the community. We don't make shit off of it. You know what I'm saying? Them turkey drives and shit don't do shit for the community. That motherfucking hookah lounge you niggas is over up in the community, that don't do shit for the community, nigga. The fucking the nightclubs, you know, how many more nightclubs and beauty shops is niggas gonna open up? Like that does nothing for the community. It helps you wash your money with taxes, of course, but it's not doing anything. It's not building any significant jobs. It's not bringing any significant wealth. And let's just call a spade a spade. And most of those clubs that y'all are opening doesn't do nothing but pillage your own people with the automatic gratuity, the $50 parking. Shit I've been preaching about for years and years, which is why I'm rarely out, or if I do go out, I go to white establishments. And, you know, call me what you want, but I will not be disrespected or treated a certain way and begging no nigga to take my money. I'm not doing that shit. I'm just not. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying $100 to park. I'm not doing automatic gratuity. And I'm not doing it just because I'm black and you're fucking black. I'm not doing that shit. Call me a coon, unfollow me. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Because I'm just keeping it funky today. I really don't have time to play patty cake and try to be the fucking nice guy about that shit. But I'm calling a spade a spade. I also, too, I want to pull this clip up where they're talking about this. If y'all give me 1 second. I had his force. Let me see. I got to rip this off the internet while y'all are watching me talk. Then I got to keep talking so you guys, so I don't lose engagement. Because every day that I wake up and I sit down in my computer, I got to say, hey, what's the talk about? Because I swear, this internet shit and keeping up with all this shit is like the digital cotton fields. I told that to Super Ray. Very funny brother on Instagram. If you ain't following him, go follow him. But we was talking through the chat or whatever that shit is, and we was just chopping it up. I was like, man, digital cotton fields, brother. A lot of this is a mind-numbing, thankless job at times, but who can complain, right? But I just want to pull this clip up to see what the Atlanta police had to say in regards to Little Baby. I don't believe they mentioned his name, but this is pretty much going all over the news right now. God, wait a minute. We got a chat. We got a $10 chat, man. Shout out to Too Cool, man. Shout out to Too Cool, man. Came in with the $10 chat for the boy, man. Hey, man, I appreciate that love, brother. Thank you. That support goes a long way. And y'all don't understand when I get them chats, because I'm going to be honest, y'all. A lot of times I be ready to quit this shit. I be ready to say, you know what? Fuck this and pick up my lab coat and call it a day. Because as I've said in podcasts, it can be daunting. But with that, man, thank you, brother. And that just really puts extra gas in my tank, and it helps me to continue. So I can't thank you enough for that. Let me drop this and see what they're saying. So I guess they want to come after Lil Baby now. And then what happens too when you have these big rappers? Most of these record companies are not gonna let them go to jail. I mean, the more the big rapper is producing, and the higher he is up on that record label, he could shoot a baby in the head, but he's not going to jail. It's just not gonna happen. He has to be out. They have to be. You have to keep a lot of big gangster street niggas out because you have to encourage other niggas in the hood to look up to them, right? Because it's a very slim margin. They'll never make it to that level. And they have to continue the destruction in the community to keep those jailhouses full. We can't keep the jails full if these niggas are nice and kind to one another and we lock one up and hold one of them accountable. They can't win. The system can't go on, so it has to go on. So nothing will happen. Kids' bodies will keep dropping in our community, and we'll dance. We're going to dance to the music and have fun. That's how it works. That's how it works. We got to keep the crime going. They'll keep getting out. The same shit will keep happening. Y'all know what it is, man. How many times we done seen it? Did I get that? Oh, no. Let me see. All right. I'm doing it now, guys. And there it is. It should be there. Ha, 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 ha. Where did it go? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this.
For the investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Well, it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, I know the cops want to do their job and they want to see, but it's not going to matter because they have powerful lawyers. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. This is what'll happen. Even if you get them on a case or y'all go digging to try to get somebody to snitch or tell, we'll have a big spectacle in the courtroom. You pull them in, lock them up for a couple of months. It's spectacle, and this is no more than a commercial to increase ad sales, merch sales, revenue, and then those other communities continuously profit off the death and destruction of our babies while we sit and worry about DEI that we never benefited from in the first place. It's a continuous circle. And there are people right now because they're going, no, he didn't do nothing. I get it, right? He didn't do nothing. He ain't got nothing to do with this. That's my guy, this twin, all this shit. I know he didn't have to do it. And I know those cops are lying because they're a part of the system, right? And who cares? Like if you dance to the music and you love the music, who cares about a 13-year-old body dropping, right? Let's just be real, call a spade, right? We're not talking about self-accountability or cleaning up the fucking community. We love this shit. Let's just keep it funky. We love it, man. What people say? Fuck them kids, right? Ain't that what they say? Or am I being mean? Is this me being mean right now? Ain't it fuck them kids? Cause your music and shit is more important. The gangster lifestyle, the smoking that hookah and fucking with these ratchet ass hoes is more important than the babies that's walking around in the community. And I know I'm gonna get that I'm a fucking coon and motherfuckers gonna come in my DMs to cut it. You a coon, even though I grew up in the community, black wife, black child, HBCU grad, went to one of the most ghetto ass high schools in Chicago, but I will be labeled a coon for calling truth. Because one thing about a black person in America, when you hold a mirror to a nigga's face, you magically turn into a coon. So it's just what it is, man. Very sad, very, very unfortunate. And I just don't know what to say, man. You know, hopefully as a community, we will start shaming these niggas. And like when they talk street shit, you just make them feel bad. It's somewhat of a bully tactic. Make them feel bad. Make them hold their head in shame. No different than from growing up. When I came up in high school, elementary, if your shoes was busted, your ass got roasted. They did not care. Nobody cared if your mama didn't have the money, if your parents was on drugs. It did not matter. If you had the busted sneaker, you getting your ass tore up. And you were accountable for having clean sneakers. So what did you do? You figured it out some kind of way. But we forget about those times. A lot of times we want to move that goalpost to where it's beneficial to whatever narrative that we have put in place. But I'm not going to hold there because I don't want to get too sad in the beginning of this. But it's just no need, man. I don't know how many more shows and documentaries and niggas in jail and rape culture in prison and the booty warriors have to sit and tell our community that a life of crime, degeneracy, and harming each other is just not, it's just not worth it. It won't work out. And these black people, we are employing not just the record companies, but we're also employing the prison system who people, y'all talk about Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. The prison system is not like us. The record companies are not like us. But for whatever reason, we want to employ them. We want to, continue the ratchet behavior. You want to make X amount of dollars so you can go give another race money for the jewels. It's just a competitive cycle. And it's just stupid to me at this point. And, it's what it is. A lot of people say, man, LeVar, if you dumb it down a little bit, man, you might blow further. But I just can't. I really can't. I could dumb down and just be on some ignorant shit. But it's like, why, bro? Why? What is the new blackface? The new blackface to me is the promotion of the street code. That's the new blackface. That's the real Sambo coon shit to me. But I'm going to keep it moving, man. We're going to move right along. If y'all saw Birdman fell asleep in concert, I'm guessing it looked like he was on something. It looked like he was on, the way he just stopped literally mid-concert was a little bit alarming to me. I did a video about it earlier today, but you don't want to go in too hard on the legends, and you don't want to necessarily call out anything or say anything wrong. But yeah, it was pretty rough. Let's take a look at that real quick. I'll pull that up too. I really wish I got to get more prepared. I should have had that prepared. Let me see. Let's take a look. Let's check it out. Back in the day, and I know your nigga be in the hallway. Boy, that is me in the club. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, wait a minute, guys. We got another super chat. Yo, shout out, shout out to Sylvia Garner. Sylvia Garner came through. Sylvia Garner came through with the $5 super sticker, man. Shout out to you, my dear. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. Let's take a look here, guys. My boy cooked, and I don't know what BG. What the fuck? Yo, what is happening to our legends? What is happening to our moguls, man? He the last one. I mean, they got Diddy. I mean, P still around. But that boy turned into Joe Biden. Man, that man on pause. And Turk done got fat as fuck. Turk swallowed a whole Turk, look like. Turk done swallowed a damn turkey. Bruh. I just think the game, I don't understand this, man. I really don't understand this. BG, the one that was on everything, now he clean, and Birdman really flew away. Birdman is in his nest right now. Look at Turk. Turk look like he can barbecue his ass up. Turk look like he good on that grill. Look at that stomach on Turk. Turk, you hit Turk in the stomach right now, a fucking bird will fly out of his damn shirt, boy. Oh shit, is BG on him, or BG look like he gave him to him? Like, say, bruh. Say, baby. Say, baby, bruh. Say, bruh, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh, open up, bruh. This is ugly work, man. I don't know, man. All our moguls, Suge Knight, Diddy, R. Kelly, everybody's gone, bro. Like, what is happening? Where are we right now, man? That ain't the look, man. What do y'all think happens, right? You know what I'm saying? We lost Irv Gotti to diabetes. What happens? Do you think over a period of time, as a person, because these guys have been super, super rich since they were in their 20s. When you think about the original rap moguls, bro, and I'm talking about, let's start with Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons had made his first 10 million by about 35. And then you go to Diddy, who was next. Diddy had like 30 or 40 million. I think he had that money in his 20s, bro. And then, you know what I mean? Like Baby Cash Money, they hit. He was in his 20s. Dame Dash was killing in his 20s. Irv Gotti was in his 20s. Man, we had like 5 or 6 moguls, man. And that shit don't even exist no more, man. We got one big mogul, UMG and Lucian Grange. That is it. Like, that shit you don't even have an independent record label execs no more. It don't even exist. These guys, and we all looked up to them. Even people that are professional, like I'm a pharmacist, I'm my physician friends. We all looked up to these guys, the dames and all. But it's just so sad, man. It's so sad. And Russell, he can't come back. I mean, he say he be in America, but I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't know what would cause this with Baby, because Baby was out there in them streets. Seemed like you stay clean, but I guess you get so much money, maybe the ego triggers, and you're just like, fuck it, man. You know what I mean? You just get so happy, and you living in so much excess and money and all that shit. You're like, fuck it, I'd do me a couple of bumps, take me some perks or whatever, and just live life. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy where we at right now, and I don't know, but that was very, very interesting to me, man. They done took all us out the game, took all that money, and now they just get big lawyers so when they big artists do something, they can get the big artists out. And like I say, we go back on that cycle, man. Tony Buzbee. I want to talk about Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee was that attorney that flat out lied on Jay-Z as well as Diddy. If you've been rocking with me on the podcast, you know I called that out. I call a spade a spade. Being a Virgo, we often know what truth is. You know what I mean? We know what a lie is. And this guy just blatantly lied. And Jay-Z did beat his case, so shout out to him for getting that right. But what was most troubling with that Jay-Z thing, people really wanted to tear Jay-Z down, tear his family down. And everybody's been rather quiet since that's been thrown out, from the outlets that said it was real. Even when I said it, people was like, don't say that. What about the victims and all that shit? But things have to make sense, right? And I got a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a father of one son, and you know you can't just throw mud on the person's name to try to destroy them, and you just walk away. So hopefully Jay-Z is filing a defamation suit against this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna lay him across the barbecue grill. And they need to get this guy disbarred. I think that needs to happen immediately. He should lose his livelihood because the frivolous lawsuits just to make a name for yourself is just quite troubling. I'm guessing somehow this will help. Still got that cold a little bit. I'm guessing somehow this might help Diddy. Maybe they could throw out a lot of those scrupulous or unscrupulous or whatever, the frivolous lawsuits that he has. But look at this, though. We got something else, guys. We got a super chat. Shout out to Malik Smith, man. Hey, man. Malik, I can't thank you enough, man, for the $20 super sticker, bro. Boy, that means so much. Y'all do not understand how, you know what I mean, how thankful I am for this support, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man, because sometimes you do these shows, I'm in these trenches, bro, and it's a monster, man. So thank you again, bro. But yeah, it's really, really sad. They wanted to go for blood. They wanted to destroy Jay-Z's family. People wanted Beyonce to leave them. They just wanted to break up a happy home. And it was very, very sad. But I did call that out as a lie. Hopefully other people will join in by saying this. I mean, because certain things you see just don't make sense. Like a 13-year-old girl, MTV Awards, limousine. Like, come on, bro. Like, spare me, right? Of course, with R. Kelly, that's a different thing. We all saw the tape back in the 90s. The tape came out in 90. What year that R. Kelly tape came out? I remember being on college campus and somebody had their laptop. This is back when the laptop had the disk drive on the side, and that shit used to make the noise and them shits would get hot. And we all sat in the student center at Xavier and watched R. Kelly pee on that little girl. And R. Kelly's lawyer was so good, somehow they made us believe for a minute that wasn't him. People were saying that was the singer Avant for a minute because R. Kelly and Avant looked alike at a time. So let's see what Daryl Ballard says. What if we get to glory and find out Jay really did it for Illuminati Access Act of Humiliation? I don't believe that's going to happen, Daryl. I mean, we can do a lot of what-if scenarios, but I think that is pretty much the furthest from the truth. Also, right now, Jay-Z is going through it because the boy, Rymir Satterite, who claims to be his son, I kind of think that's a lie, but then at the same time, people are saying, well, why don't Jay get the DNA test? But then it's a slippery slope for Jay-Z because if he get the DNA test, how many more people are going to say that they're his son too, because he's like a super mega star. So if he goes take that test, a million other people to say he my daddy too. Now for the rest of his life, he taking paternity tests. And that boy don't look nothing like Jay-Z. Jay-Z has a very strong face and very, very strong genes. If you look at Rumi, if you look at Sir, if you look at Blue Ivy, bro, you can see Jay-Z clearly in those children. I don't see Jay-Z in Ramir whatsoever. Whatsoever, man. I don't see it in the nose. I don't see it, man. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. But moving right along, I want to talk about online scamming. Guys, I got to tell y'all something, man. If a person is making $150,000, $200,000 a month, and they go, man, you know, I'm making so much money. Why don't I come out with an ebook to teach people how I'm making this money so I don't make so much, and then I can increase my competition so that there are more people to do what I'm doing? So the scamming courses work like this. Most of these guys, they have made $100,000, $200,000 in the month or whatever. But what happens, the money runs out. The money runs out. They not making that shit no more. And that's when they begin to teach the course, because they know you not going to make that money. So now you done bought the ebook and all this shit, and it's no money. That's the whole purpose. You know, whatever you do, whatever you intend to do, you should go in it with a great heart and find something to do that like a make you happy or something. And then you just kind of bump your head against the wall. Like even doing this comedy shit, I'm bumping my head against the wall every day. Every damn day. And people be calling me, like, LeVar, what should I do? And I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to figure it out. And they don't believe I'm still trying to figure it out. With every podcast, every video, every little move I make is nothing more than me banging my head against the wall. Like right now, my body is covered in soot and sheetrock right now. So, you know, it's what it is, man. It's what it is. Let's see what Ish Dre got to say. What's going on, Dre? What's up, noob? You say you got something to say about that school drop-off pickup line. Parents, well, I ain't had no problem with the parents. In the school drop-off pickup line, you need to have your placard ready, because the teachers that work that line, they be a little bit upset. They'll slap your card. Where's your card? And then they get on the walkie-talkie. They get a little upset. But the parents, I've never had an issue with. Parents are pretty cool. So what has been your problem, Dre? Let us know. And while you doing that, I think I'm going to move right along, because we done hit a lot of our topics today. I want to talk about Kanye, man. Oh, he a teacher? Let me see. Well, I'm going to teach something that the kids don't be know. Damn, the kids don't know their real name, bro. How the kids don't know their real name? What school is this you teaching at? That's crazy to me. The kids don't know their real name. Man, you in Atlanta? What city you teaching at? You put the placard up, the kids don't know their name. And y'all don't know the kid's name either? That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Wait a minute. Sylvia Garner, did you come in with another Come on, man. Sylvia Garner just came in and dropped off another $5 in super chats. And Sylvia, I cannot thank you enough, dear. My heart goes out to you. Thank you so, so much. And that $5 will go back into the company, and we're gonna build this thing one brick at a time, baby. And whatever city I come to, please come out. Thank you. Sylvia said I'm a hot nerd. Thank you. That take the I'm a hot nerd. Oh, so you in Macomb, Mississippi? Yeah, Mississippi, man. Y'all got a real bad reputation with that school system out there. And that's why Donald Trump has decided to get rid of the Department of Education. Because we're in last place in the U.S. There's no reason to have it. It has to go. We're going to return all the money back to the states. So that's what it is, bro. Hopefully that money will come back to the states, and man, they can figure out a system or something, man, and maybe so the teachers will get more money, and they can condense and consolidate the schools and get rid of the underperforming schools, and hopefully, man, some got to shake, bro. But that's really, really sad. My condolences go out to you and those children in Macomb, Mississippi, man. Tell all the noobs I said what's up out there, man. So, next subject I want to get into is Kanye, man. This thing with Kanye, bruh, is like, I'm a Kanye fan. I ain't gonna lie. You know, we've seen him do these antics. It all started. Kanye's first big antic was President Bush doesn't like black people. And that was during the Hurricane Katrina event. And then from that, it went to him just spazzing out on stages about, like the next one was like Taylor Swift taking her award. And then, it's just too many to count. And then, he showed up to meet Donald Trump with the MAGA hat on. And it just goes on and on and on again to now, he spazzes out about the Jewish community on Twitter. And he just goes in to the point where no one has empathy for him anymore. And it all looks to be like just a commercial for album drops and album releases. And it's like right when he gets to a point where he might be comfortable, people cool, and you left Adidas, you burnt that shit down, you burnt your record deal down, then you got back independent and things got cool, and then you just set itself on fire again. So he clearly doesn't like comfort. And I just don't know. I don't know. Like, does this nigga just want to be homeless or something? Like, he just want people to just take everything? Because at the end of the day, we can be independent, but we still got to work with people. Like, nigga, the internet consists of companies and people in buildings and fiber optic cables and all kind of communities coming together to keep us connected. So it's just crazy to me. And then he don't want you to call him crazy and shit. He got to be, it's just crazy. And he's so, brilliant guy, but just seems to hit a self-destruct button every time. Hold on. We got something else. Uh-oh. We got another one, man. We got another one. Yo, shout out. Real KPE. Worldwide, thank you, brother, for dropping the blessing, the $4.99 chat. I appreciate that. Nothing but love, bro. But it just seems like he hits the self-destruct button. It doesn't matter. I've bought a lot of the clothes. I think the idea to make everything $20 on his website was great. But then it's just like you poke at the Jewish community, and it's like, bro, you not even there without the Jewish community, especially coming up on the highest level of entertainment that you came up on. You not, you know what I mean? Like they helped you. And then you turn around and do this, and I'm not gonna go into religion or anything like that, but it's like this shit is crazy. It's like pointless. I don't even know why you doing this shit. And then you buy a fucking Super Bowl commercial to wear a swastika, to sell a swastika tee, bro. Like, do you think the Nazis, do you think if we could take Kanye and put this nigga in a DeLorean, do you think if we took you and put you in a DeLorean and drove you back to 1922 in Germany with a swastika shirt on, do you know what they would do to you, boy? Do you think they would be nice? You think they'll be out there dancing to vultures too? No, man. They would string your black ass up. They wouldn't even care. It wouldn't even. So I just don't understand the hatred. Like, it's so wild to me, bro. And then you going in on a community of people, right? It's just so, I don't get it, man. It's like every time I'm rooting for him, he does this. And it's like, how much longer can mental health be an excuse? And then he say he don't have mental health. He has autism. And I ain't never seen autism be this hateful. You got one of the most hateful cases of autism I've ever seen. I know people with autism. All nice people. Very nice people. Very kind. Very honest. But they don't seem to be hateful and fucking mean, bro. You got to get that shit together, bro. That's why I really think somebody just need to beat Kanye ass for a good hour. Just whoop his ass till he cry. And then you just kind of sit there with him and read him a book or, you know, give him some juice or something. And then when he spaz out again, you just whoop his ass again till he get tired. And then you give him some juice. And you just do this a repetitive cycle until he regains himself. You know what I mean? Until that nigga wake up and he doing soul beats or some shit. Daryl Ballard say the Gemini shit too far. I mean, man, that ain't got... I mean, I've known some Geminis. One Gemini I just did not like. He was just a horrible person. Ooh, he was the worst. He was the worst Gemini I could ever meet. But I don't know. Can you just blame it on the zodiac sign? Really? Is the moon telling me? But I'm just talking shit now because I am a Virgo and I understand like shit I'm doing sometimes and it goes to the sign. Wait a minute. Princess just dropped $4.99. Yo. Shout out to Princess. Princess, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for that support. Thank you so much, Princess. That means the world to me. All right. Shout out to Princess one more time for the $4.99 super chat. That is the best. You are the best, Princess. Thank you again. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. All the YouTube love has been like just pouring in today, man. Everybody on YouTube showing so much love, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. This is so, so great. I can't thank y'all enough, man. But I think we have covered everything that I wanted to talk about today. Oh, last but not least is work from home culture. Work from home culture. The current administration, they want to get away. They want to get rid of work from home. From Elon Musk to Donald Trump and all these guys. And what surprises me most, specifically with Elon being a person that's a futurist and that is in technology, like, if the work is getting done and your company is profitable, why do you want to bring these people into an office where they're miserable? There are people breathing down their necks and shit. They already stressed. You put an extra anxiety on them getting through traffic. If they don't have to be at work to do the job and to execute the job, why? And also, too, I'm just don't even take the. I'm gonna step away from just being subjective in regards to this situation, but I'm going to be rather objective. So here's the deal: you want people to come to the office with these different corporations and your data engineers or people that can you want them to come to work on the computer in a room where you hold them hostage to keep them miserable. Fine. But what happens is with a lot of these companies, and thank God for capitalism and living in the United States, you're going to have a competitor. And now with the internet, with Zoom, and with all this work from home shit, the competitors can rise up without an office at all. So they have cut cost. So what will end up happening, you can bring all these people back to work, but there's going to be a new person that's building their business that's going to take your talent. They're going to take that talent away by offering them shares of the company, ownership stakes, things of that like, and then they're able to build their company while you got office overhead, lease on bill, all that shit. So it's just inevitable. I get it. I think like Trump want people to get back to work from the simple point that Trump is a real estate guy. And what's happening is that these office buildings are sitting empty. And they've lost value because the usage isn't there, right? So it's like you built this big $30 million office building, you got 2,000 offices, but you got a vacancy rate of about 80%, and probably a lot of them 100%. So now you just got this big ass building with nothing in it, and it loses value. So that loan from the bank now is the value that you took. And nobody's going to write it off because you're going to have to end up refining that loan, and it royals back to the U.S. economy. So I'm guessing that's why, because everybody's so used to everybody getting up early in the morning, driving downtown. Me as a retail pharmacist, yes, I had to go into the store and actually work. And certain people do have to show up. But if you don't and the work can get done, you shouldn't have to. That's all I'm saying. So that's what it is. Sylvia, you just came in with another. Sylvia just dropped another $5. She asked, is it okay if I fantasize about you? Since I am married, I'm going to have to tell you no, Sylvia, but you can do what you want to do, but my wife ain't playing that shit. But thank you again for the super chat. And hey, guys, this has been a real one, man. This is it. We are out. This is another episode of LeVar Walker Show podcast. Also, I'm going to be in Tampa at Side Splitters May 11th. So get those tickets, lavarwalker.me. Subscribe to my YouTube page, LeVar Walker TV. Shout out to everybody over there that's been showing love. More new videos coming soon. I'm out. It's been a blast.